In this episode of the vlog, I'm talking about Messenger for kids, and if this is a good idea for your kid, and I'm going to share what I'm doing with my kids. So about a year ago, Facebook opened up a new platform, a new app called Messenger for Kids, and basically a way to introduce kids, minors, into Facebook. And so historically, Facebook has been for those 13 and older, and those younger can't have social media. And so I have a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old, and we wrestle with, should they be on social media? And so even before we get into that, I know a lot of people have the question, I get this a lot, isn't social media unhealthy? Isn't it, this is going to cause so many issues for our kids? And the answer is absolutely. There are so many things about social media that are complex, that mess with us psychologically, that have caused issues in our culture. And I think it's the reality of any technology innovation. So even as information became more available, when the printing press came along and information was spread, and people would hear crazy ideas or good ideas, and you became more educated, and it connected the world in unique ways through print and then television. And when I was a kid, it was like you're going to rot your mind with television. And the reality is many people did. Or video games ruined society. Kids stopped going outside. And some of that's true. Some of it, people are overreacting. The reality is, I from my perspective, in the future, is social media is going to be core to the way our kids interact and the way that they just understand life in the future. And so from my perspective, I want my kids to understand social media. I want, while they're in my house, for them to learn how to effectively use social media and how to effectively protect themselves from social media and how to effectively manage their time on social media. And so I don't want social media to rot their brain. I don't want social media to ruin their relationships. I believe social media can enhance our relationships when it's used effectively. And I think at a young age, to grow up with it, they can effectively learn those disciplines. And I want to be a part of that. And so for me, social media didn't come around until I was in my 20s, and I had to figure these things out as we were all figuring out the internet and how it works. And many people made mistakes, and many people found a lot of success in it. And so for my kids, I think guarding them from social media isn't my goal, but I do want to help protect them, and I want to guide them into social media. So that's why I love Messenger for Kids. I think Messenger for Kids is a great idea, and it doesn't mean it's for every kid, but it is for one of my kids. And so having a 6-year-old and a 9-year-old, our 6-year-old is not on Messenger for Kids yet. Our 9-year-old is. And so the way Messenger for Kids works is it's a very guarded process. It's something that we set up, we connect. We set up who she's connected with out of our friends list. We are able to monitor every single one of her interactions. It's limited, no links can be shared. There are all kinds of filters that don't allow them to do too much, but allows them to do a lot of things. So here are 3 things that I love about Messenger for Kids, and that why we're using it, and why I think it's a great platform for kids to begin to learn how to healthily use social media. Is healthily really a word too? I don't know, it just came out. Let's just keep it in the video. So the first thing that I love about Messenger for Kids is that it's controlled. It's controlled by Facebook. It's very limited in the functions. It's controlled by me as a parent. I control who my daughter is able to interact with. I control all interactions and am able to monitor it. So it introduces her to social media in a very controlled environment. I love that, rather than just like, hey, go get an Instagram account and just don't do anything bad on there. That's not how I want to introduce her to social media. I want to do it in a very controlled environment, and Messenger for Kids is a very controlled environment and allowing me to do that and parent her into social media. The second thing that I love about Messenger for Kids is it's fun. It's fun. I think social media has become something in our culture that people like, I've got to figure this out to help myself professionally, or it's ruining us, and it's just, I'm upset about it, and I'm upset about the politics I'm seeing there. Social media for so many people has become a burden, but really social media should be fun. Relationships should be fun. And so for kids, they've got great filters, really fun filters where they can interact and share videos, and a lot of the functions within Messenger for Kids is fun. And I think social media should be fun, and I love that Facebook is introducing social media to kids in a very fun way. And so that aspect of Messenger for Kids, I love it. And the third thing that I really like about Messenger for Kids, and I kind of talked about it a little bit earlier, but it's that it's limited. it's limited. So it's not as if you're getting a Facebook account and you've got a news feed and you've got groups and you've got pages and you got all these functions and you subscribe to people. No, you have basically a connection list or a friends list that you can interact with in a one-on-one or in a somewhat group setting or group thread. So it's Messenger for kids. It's not all of Facebook. It's not all of Instagram. It's Messenger for kids. And so the limitations within that platform, I believe, are very healthy, introducing kids into social media in a controlled, fun way. So those are my thoughts on Messenger for kids. I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of opinions, and I want to hear them. If you would comment below, let me know. Do you think Messenger is a bad idea, or do you agree with me that Messenger is actually a very good idea? I'd love to hear if you're using it with your kids, how you're using it. I think this is a great tool. Facebook, thank you for creating Messenger for kids. I love it. My family loves it. My kids love it, or my one kid loves it, and I'm sure my other daughter will be on it soon. And so I'm a big fan of Messenger for kids. I'm grateful that it exists, and I'm excited to see how it develops going into the future. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the vlog. I upload a new video every week helping you maximize social media to accomplish your goals. If you would hit the subscribe button, love for you to see my videos every week as they come out, or watch any of my old videos. Appreciate you watching.